Welcome back to your strength practice. We're focusing on the quadriceps and the adductors, the inner thighs today. So keep watching to make sure that that knee is always stacked on top of the ankle, trying not to let the knee come forward of the foot or allowing the knee to move out from side to side. If you experience any knee pain, please come out of the pose. And to make this practice less intense, shorten your stance or maybe grab a chair to help balance. If you want to make your practice more intense, lengthen your stance. Again, paying attention to that knee. Try to stay calm as you control that breath and smile. Stay positive. I know you'll do great. So we're going to get right into the workout. If you haven't warmed up, please pause the video and go through some sun salutations or general warm up just to make sure that everything is activating the way it should. When you're ready to begin, kind of figure out if you want a chair beside you or maybe you need to work next to something to give you a little extra support as you're moving through some of these one-legged moves. Okay, so we're going to begin. High lunge, right foot forward. So hips are forward, front knee is stacked, back heel is popped. Hands are going to reach high. We're going to pulse through high lunge and low lunge 10 times. Now remember, the knee should not move in the front. You're not moving forward and back. You're just thinking about sinking the hips up and down, coming back to that high lunge every time, trying not to straighten the leg out. Okay, here we go for 10. Deep breath in, lift, high lunge. As you exhale, lower. Inhale, lower, lift, and lower. That's 3. Lift, lower. You're just lowering down here. Nothing else is moving, just dropping that back knee. Lift, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, last one. And 10. Stay here. If you need to take a mini break and straighten the front leg, you can. Now we're going to take this back leg and we're going to step it forward into chair pose. So from high lunge to chair, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, nothing moves, just step. Good. Back. Step forward for 2. Back. This is a great one for the chair. Forward. Step back. This is really isolated. Forward. Last one here, stepping back, stepping forward. Good. Step back one more time, high lunge. Lift everything to the ceiling, and then as you exhale, 45 degrees go to the torso. We're going to hold here. All the weight is really pushing into that front foot. I'll count you down for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Stay strong, 14. 13, 12, keep extending the spine forward, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you can do it, 2, 1, hands plant, lift that left leg, standing split, and we're going to find ourselves in doing some curtsy lunges here. So hands walk a little bit forward. If you need a block for this one, use a block, but that top floating left knee is going to come right behind the standing right knee. Bend the knee, hips move back, curtsy. Good. Inhale to lift. Exhale, curtsy for 2. Lift. Curtsy for 3. Lift. Good. Curl into a ball. 4. Lift. Curtsy lunge. 5. Good. Stay here in standing split. Or if you choose, maybe you're lifting to warrior 3. We just got a count of 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really nice. Stand tall. Knee into the chest. Woo! My right leg is shaking. Okay. Knee into the chest. Mini break here. And then when you're ready, we're going to shoot this left leg out and hold for a count of 5. Take a deep breath in. When you're ready, shoot it out. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee into the chest. Deep breath in. Here we go again. Lift it out. 5. Higher. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee into the chest. We're going to go one more time. When you're ready, shoot it out there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot comes down. Forward fold. Oh. And then when you're ready, we're going to have a seat. So, right leg goes out. Now, we're going to lift using our quadriceps here. So it looks a little like this. It's just a leg lift. Looks pretty easy. But if you don't have that range of motion, use a block underneath you. It will give you a little extra height. Maybe you even need 2 blocks. The rest of us are just going to find ourselves sitting on the floor. This left knee is pulled in. Both sit bones are on the mat, and you're going to lift your spine as high as you can. Keeping the toes pointing up towards the ceiling, we're going to lift the right leg. Deep breath in. Let's calm down. And as you exhale, lift. Down for 9. Down for 8. Down. Lift. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now I want you to stay here. Now turn the toes out to the right side of your mat. We're going to work on that inner thigh here. Lift the chest. You got 10 more. Lift. 9. 8. 7. 6. Hit up tall. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And release that leg. Okay. Bend up both knees. Both knees move to the right. So you're onto the left, excuse me. Both knees move to the left. You're on your left hip. Grab the right ankle, and I want you to start moving into that quadricep stretch. So the right knee moves over to the right side of your mat. Maybe you can even push the chest or the hips forward. Find where you need to be. If you need a little extra, flex that right foot. Grab at the ankle. Maybe you can start softening down onto the left elbow. Roll the chest open. We're just going to hold here and relax, regain our breath. We've got a really strong left-hand side coming. Slow everything down. Let's take one more breath. And as you're ready, gently coming back up. Both feet plant in front of you. And we'll find ourselves back up on top. So starting with the left-hand side, again, starting with the high lunge to low lunge. Have your chair ready or a block or a windowsill, something that if you need extra support, it's there to help you. So find that high lunge first. Back heel popped, hips are forward, knee is on top of that ankle. You're reaching up. This side will go a little faster since I don't have to do too much more explaining. When you're ready, inhale, lift. As you exhale, sink the hips down. That front knee stays where it is. Inhale, lift. Good. 9. Lift. 8. Lift. 7. Lift. 6. Lift. 5. 4. 3. Keep that front knee right where it needs to be. 2. Last one. Hold here, high lunge. Maybe take a mini break by straightening the leg if you need to. We're going to step forward, chair pose. Take a deep breath in. You only have 5 of these. When you're ready, exhale, step right back to high lunge. Good. Step forward. That front knee doesn't move. And back. That's 2 away. 3, 4, last one, 5. Now step back, hold your high lunge. I know everything's shaking, torso moves 45 degrees. You've got 20 seconds here. 20, 19, 18, hips are moving forward. Keep pushing through the back heel. 15, 14, 13. I'm breathing hard. 12, 10, 9, 8, 7. You're almost there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands plant. Top right leg lifts. Whew. Okay, 5 curtsy lunges here. Find that standing split first. Hands come forward, extend through the spine just a little bit. And when you're ready, the right knee comes behind the left. Shift the hips back as you bend the left knee. You're curling into a ball. Curtsy. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curtsy. Hips move back. Lift. Curtsy. Back. Lift. Curtsy. That's 4. Last one here. Whoo. Okay, standing split. You can stay here or maybe find yourself warrior 3. You got 3 breaths. Deep breath in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last deep breath. Whoo. When you're ready, stand tall. Knee into chest. Okay, little break here. You've got 3 leg holds out in front. Each have a 5 count to them. You can do this. You're strong. Stay with me. I'm going to scoot back just a little bit so I don't kick the TV. All right, deep breath in. As you exhale, shoot it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee back in. Now pay attention to your hips on this round. Don't let the right hip really pop up. Here we go. When you're ready, deep breath in. Good, deep breath out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee back in. Deep breath in. Last one, you're almost there. Deep breath out, kick it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg comes down. Forward fold. And then when you're ready, have a seat. Okay, again, place blocks underneath your hips if you need them. Otherwise, the right knee is in. We're lifting through the chest. Left leg is up long. Toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. You've got 10 leg lifts when you're ready. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Clear it out. Inhale, lift. Down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lift it as high as you can. 8, 9, 10. Now stay here. Turn the toes out to the left. Lower the leg. Lift for 10, 9. Lift the chest. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Both knees into the chest. Squeeze them in. Knees move to the right side of your mat. You're on your right hip. Grab the left ankle with your left hand. Flex that left foot and then start moving the left knee towards the left side of your mat. Open through the chest. Find as much stretch as you can here. If you need to go a little further, walk down onto your elbows, float the knee, pull the knee back even more. Soften the breath. Sink down. Reset for the next section. Let's take one more breath. When you're ready, slowly coming back. Feet plant. Find yourself back in a standing position. Now again, if you needed a chair, use a chair for this round. See how you are. You can always come back, press pause, readjust if you need to. But if you have a chair, the back of the chair is to you so you can hold on to the back. All right, toes to touch, a little bit of space between the heels. And since I've been talking about chairs so much, let's find ourselves in chair. So chair pose, take a deep breath in, sit the hips back. Now remember, everything is behind the toes. Lengthen through the lower back. So we're not crunching into the lower lumbar and we're not sticking the butt out. Take a deep breath in, and I want you to slowly, if you can, come to your tippy toes. Squeeze the ankles together here. We're going to hold for 10, 9, squeeze the knees together, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels come down. Good. Now we're just going to pulse up and down on our toes. If you lose your balance, don't worry about it. Let's go for 5. Lift and down. 4 and down. 3 and down. 2. Try to stay calm. Down. Last one. Down. Now stay here. Now I want you to think about splitting the mat down the middle because your feet are pulling out. We're going to hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot, step it back, open out, warrior 2. So we're going to find some breath here as we hold. Now remember, you're pushing down through the back heel. The front knee is right where it needs to be, on top of that ankle. Let's find some breath here to distract us. Deep breath in, swim the arms up. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. You've got 2 more. Deep breath out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one. Breathing in. Good. When you're ready, cartwheel the hands to the front of the mat. Drop the back leg. We'll find ourselves in Anjaneyasana here. So lift everything up. Place a pad or a pillow underneath the knee if you need to. Hips move forward and down as the spine lengthens. So there's no crunching in the lower back. Push that front knee away. Now, if you're looking for a little extra in the quads, bind up the back foot. But we're going to hold here, find our breath. Left hand side is going to be just as strong. So just maybe soften your eyes here and come back. If you have that Ujjayi practice, now is a great time. Two more breaths. Keep pushing that front knee away. Keep sinking the hips forward and down. Last breath here. Good. When you're ready, hands plant, back foot steps forward. Toes to touch, little bit of space between the heels. Just roll yourself all the way up to standing. Here we go. Deep breath in, chair pose. All right. Now squeeze the toes together, squeeze the knees together, lift the heels. We'll hold here. 5, 4, 3, sit down, lift the chest. 2, 1, heels come down. Now we're doing a pulse. Lift, 1, down. Only going to 5, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down. Stay here. Now take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. Now I really want you to squeeze the knees together. Squeeze them as much as you can. If you have a block and you'd like to put a block between your knees, now's a great time. We're going to count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep squeezing. 2, 1. When you're ready, the right foot steps back. Warrior 2. Whew, take a little breather if you need to. Push down through the back foot. Double check where that front knee is. Shoot the fingers out to the side. We got 5 breaths here. When you're ready, inhale. Front knee stays right where it is. Deep breath out. Breathe in. Good. Breathe out. Stay calm. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathing in. And out. Let's do one more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Cartwheel the hands down to the front, Anjanyasana, drop the back knee, coming on up. Lengthen through the spine as the hips move forward and down. Push that front knee away. And again, if you're looking for a little bit more, bind up the back foot. So the trick with these binds is you have to have enough flexibility here so that you're not right on top of the kneecap. You should be on the forward part, just at the bottom part of the thigh, top of the knee. So that way we're not crunching into the kneecap here. Square up through the hips, right hip pulls forward, left hip pulls back, and then breathe. All right, we have one more sequence. The good news is there's no right or left. It's a one and done. The bad news is it's goddess pose. So take your breaks when you need them, pause the video, and come back strong. It's all right, nobody's looking at you. Each time you do this, you're gaining a little bit of extra strength, especially as we move through those high lunge to chair motions. It's going to help those standing transitions so much. You'll be so much stronger for it. All right, last breath. When you're ready, if you have that foot bound, gently let it go. Hands come down in the front, and we'll find ourselves in a nice straddle pose. Goddess pose. Okay, so readjust your feet to someplace that's comfortable. And maybe take the toes out to a little bit of a 45-degree, heels are in. Bend the knees, sit the hips back, and slowly coming up. So now you're in this half goddess pose. So once you're here, bend your knees and double check that your toes are moving in the same direction of your knees. So you might need to readjust just a little bit and then slowly come back up. Give yourself a little break. So now that you have the feet in the right position, make sure when you're moving into goddess pose, the butt is moving behind you. Nothing should be in front of the toes. It's all moving back, okay? All right, here we go. Goddess to star pose. We've got a pulse for 10. So lift through the chest, and then slowly sinking into that goddess pose. Sink down, sink down. Remember, you're sitting back. Let's just take our hands to heart center. As you inhale, everything lifts, and then I want you to squeeze the inner thighs and the heels squeeze together. Lengthen through the spine. That's 1. Exhale, down. Lift, 2. Down. Lift, 3. Squeeze. Down. Lift, 4. Down. Lift, 5. Squeeze, pull the belly and lift. 6. Down. 7. Squeeze. 8. Go. Down. 9. Last one. 10. Good. Hold goddess pose here. Make it soft, make it comfortable. Now we're just going to pulse. Little pulses down for 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do it. We're only going to 10. 6, 7. I give you a little break. 8, 9, 10. Forward fold. Whew. Okay, toes move forward. Heels are in line with the toes now. So straighten out the feet. We're slowly going to bend into the left knee. Send the hips back. Keep the right leg straight. Good. Inhale back to center. Bend into the right knee. Hips move back. Left leg straight. Inhale center. Exhale to the left. Good. Inhale center. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Now hold this side. Hold the left side. Take a deep breath in. Maybe move both hands over towards the left foot. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last deep breath. When you're ready, coming back. We'll hold the right side. So exhale, bend into the right knee. Maybe shift both hands over there as well. Maybe you're even picking up the toes. Maybe if you want to really turn it into a skandasana, you can do that as well. But this is good for me right now. Last breath. And then slowly coming back to center. Again, turn the toes out, heels in just a little bit, and slowly roll yourself back up. Bend the knees, make sure that your knees are tracking in the same direction of your toes, and we'll find ourselves in Goddess one more time. Okay, hands to heart center. Actually, let's take the hands above overhead. So you've got 6, 3 on each side. We're going to inhale to lengthen the spine, keep the legs right where they are. We're going to reach to the left, and then center, to the right, center, to the left, and center, to the right, center, last round, to the left. Lift the chest, to the right. Hips are back, center. Now just place the hands on the thighs and sink into the shoulders. Oh, take the right shoulder into the middle and push that right thigh away. I think we've got one more round of those in us. So know what's coming. When you're ready, switch. Left shoulder comes into the middle. Push the right thigh away. All right, when you're ready, coming back up. Take a little break if you need it. And shifting back into that goddess. You've only got 6 here. Deep breath in, everything lifts. Left. Inhale, center. To the right. And center. To the left, reach. Center, you're on this home stretch. To the right. My legs are shaking. Last one. To the left. Center. To the right, and forward fold. Okay, from here, let's take a nice stretch. So you can choose to stay here and just forward fold. No judgment here. Otherwise, you can start heel toeing the feet out, maybe coming into that middle split. Now, the secret of middle split is to make sure that your hips are in line with the heels. You don't want to be moving the hips forward or back. And it also helps me to keep my shoulders the same height as my hips. So coming down to the forearms or using blocks to stack where you need to really seems to help me. And we're just going to hold here. Now know that your inner thighs are really fired up, so you probably are not as flexible as you think you are, just because everything's really tight right now. Just know that it's okay. It's not an ego thing here. We're just trying to open things back up. Take 2 more breaths wherever you are. And then slowly start to heel toe yourself back if you were in those middle splits. And we'll find ourselves sitting back onto our mat. One more inner thigh stretch before we go, as I fix my socks here. So just sitting with the feet out. Now again, if your hamstrings are bothering you, you can bend up the knees or maybe bring the legs in a little bit more, or you can sit on blocks. Blocks here are super handy. I'm going to sit on a block today because I'm not feeling too flexible after all of that. Okay, inhale, you're going to lift. You're trying to roll the hips forward as you slowly come back down. Again, using blocks or bricks to help lift you off the floor is a great idea, but we're also trying to find length through the spine. So a lot of times this pose is really tight and people immediately roll the chest and the head down. Try to fight the urge. Find length in the lower back and then slowly soften down. So maybe find 2 or 3 breaths lengthened, actively holding the spine long, and then slowly rounding the head and just bringing everything back to center. Just going to take a few more breaths here. Now, if you're enjoying this pose, press the pause button. Stay here for as long as you like. Otherwise, we're only going to take one more breath here. And slowly coming back up to center. If you had those blocks, go ahead and release. Give the legs a little shake. And make sure you're stretching those quadriceps and adductors throughout the rest of the day, just so you're not sore tomorrow. But well done, yogis. Great job. I hope to see you back soon. So I say to you, namaste.